Hello, welcome to That's What She Said. Right now we're going to be doing the September monthly read. In order to save time, I've pre-shuffled the cards, but I'm using for the oracle cards, I'm using The Secret Language of Light by Denise Jarvie. I think that's how you say that. And for our tarot, we've got the 5-cent tarot, second edition, by Madame Clara Sees All. If you're interested, madameclara.com. I can't tell you any more who does it because it's just by Madame Clara. And then for our undercurrents, we have the Nightscape Tarot by Molly Greenlee. So I'm going to move these to the side because these have already been shuffled and dealt. Okay, so our first card, Awakening. I'll set it in the center for now, move it over. So our main focus of the month, I'm going to look in a little book because I haven't memorized all these. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I do want to look at the quick little blurb just to make sure I'm on the same page as the card. Wisdom emerges through everyday experience. Oh, yes. So this is about aha moments, which is what a lot of awakenings are. You're going about your everyday, maybe something that you've done every day. I know I've said that a lot. But all of a sudden something clicks and you're like, aha, I can do this better. Or I now understand why we do it. Or I really don't know. It could be just about anything. So the month of September, our focus is on awakenings. I'm going to go on a limb, since we're talking tarot and cards, that it's inner enlightenment awakenings. It could be, doesn't have to be. It could be an awakening to engineering, and you figure out how to make a better mousetrap. There's nothing wrong with that. People have been trying. If you can come up with an actual better mousetrap, that would be pretty cool. So our overarching energies for the month of September is awakenings, and what should be released or during the month of September, light beings. So cool. See that face, big face, little earth. So that seems odd. I mean, why would we be, again, looking at the book? Enlightened soul information. So I am thinking, so just as we know, baby will eventually walk, you also find your footing to attain your dreams. What I'm feeling about what needs to be released, especially if we have aha moments and this is an awakening month, is our dependency. So again, I'm going to use what they had in the book, Baby Learning to Walk. Not all. Some babies just get up and go. You can't even keep up with them. But there's some, they're timid and they won't let go of the hand. They can walk, they could do it, but they don't want to let go of the hand. What I'm feeling here is that for the awakening to truly come into its own, we need to stop being handheld and shown paths. The information will still come, but we're going to have to make the paths ourselves. Well, we can't have the light beings, your teams, showing you the path. It's time for you to discover your own path. Make a unique path. Make a path that hasn't been there before. Yes, you could fail. That's okay, because, I may get this wrong. Wasn't it Thomas Edison? It wasn't a failure. He just found another way that it didn't work. You need failures to find out what doesn't work. It doesn't just happen. If it worked the first time out, you wouldn't think it was a discovery. You would think it's just how it needs to be because there was no effort in it. For you to feel like you've accomplished something, you need to struggle a little bit. I know people don't like to hear it, but really you appreciate it better when there's some struggle. Okay, so we've got our main focus, which is awakenings, and to be released, we've got light beings, and ooh, what's coming in this month, or by the end of what new energy coming in this month, is divine feminine. Going to the book. Sorry. It's still quite new with this book. Not book, but these cards. Shine your inner light on your dreams. And let's see. So, nurture, intuition. So, the divine feminine has nothing to do with the gender of a body. The divine feminine has more like, think yin and yang. You've got an active force, and then you've got a more intuitive force. Divine feminine is the intuitive. It's more passive. It's hidden. It comes out, but you have to reach out for it. It's not forceful, going to be in your face. It's going to say, I'm here. I know what needs to be known, but you're going to have to make some effort to actually find that knowledge, which really goes a lot with, awakening, aha moments, letting go of our guardrails, the things that are training wheels, and start blazing our own paths. Your guides, your angels are still there. They're still there for conferences and for guidance in that you need to all I can think of is guidance. That's terrible. There's more words, lots of words. In any case, they're still there when you need a pep talk or some help, but they're there to get behind you and help you move forward instead of getting in front of you and pulling you ahead. That's what I want to say. And into the divine feminine, which is intuition. Ooh. Okay, let's lay down our tarot. And you're like, 5? Well, I looked at the calendar, and usually this is 4 cards, but there's 5 weeks in September, because September, the first week of September, there's more days of September than August, and the last week of September, there's more days of September than October. So 5. Deal with it. Okay. What's our week 1 vibe? Oh, okay. 6 of Matches reversed with Hermit undercurrent. So 6 of Matches tends to be, well, when it's upright, it's accomplishments, it's acclaim, it's giving due for hard work you've done. But in the reverse, it's more arrogance, which means whatever you've done, you probably didn't do it alone. But you're taking all the credit as if no one else helped you to do what you did. If it's really bad, you can end up in disgrace, and the team you work with may actually exclude you as being part of it all. But it's usually just a little too much pride. Gotta watch the pride. And I'm seeing this undercurrent of the Hermit, which the Hermit is a solitary character. Is that right? Yeah, character. And he's a seeker. He's not interested in being out with people. I don't know how a hermit eats, which is partly why I think some of this may come from that, is people probably bring him food, but he doesn't acknowledge that. He thinks he's up there alone doing his seeking. His stars that he's following are more important than anything else. And he's not excluding people on purpose. It's his focus is so laser that he doesn't notice. So I'm saying that this undercurrent, this hermitness, this focus on finding something new or finding your path may shed some light on the 6 of Matches, on the arrogance. Again, I could be wrong. Some people may be straight out just mean, nasty But others, you may just want to see, are you a little too focused on your own stuff to notice that your accomplishment wasn't done on its own? Okay, that's week 1. Week 2. Ooh, more matches. And the Magician. Nice. Okay, so 8 of matches. Swiftness. Still your passion, still, things coming, but it's coming fast. Or air travel. I like that. But quick decisions. Things are moving fast. And the undercurrent with Magician, well, that's, you got everything you need to bring into reality something that you've been wanting to, and matches as your passion. So I'm seeing that after the first week, maybe you are knocked out of your bubble, if you will, and you see you've got everything you need and things are going to move fast. Whatever it is you want to bring into creation, you've got to be ready to move fast and furious, but try to not, fall back into the week 1 energies. Keep it moving forward, positive, and you could bring whatever it is that you want into reality. Week 3. Ooh. 3 of Needles with your King of Swords energy underneath. So something's got to give. It says heartbreak, and people are always going, well, not for, but I see a lot that they go towards romantic. I never see this as romantic, but I do see it as heartbreak. But anything can cause a heartbreak. I mean, seriously, it doesn't have to be a romance. It could be your child disagreeing with you, saying they don't care about you anymore, and moving out. It's something that will be resolved later, but that's gotta hurt. That's not romance. A job you really wanted, put a lot into, and it was given to somebody else. If that was something you've put your heart and soul into, that would cause heartbreak. Your favorite TV show gets canceled. I know, it seems inane, but there's so many people who just feel heartbreak because these characters that they've connected to and see as a part of their family have now been ripped away from them, and they won't see them anymore. Heartbreak. So, but sometimes a heartbreak is actually self-inflicted, in that, and I'm basing it on this acceleration, this bringing something in, and we've got this awakening that you can't have everything. And which is, I also think, why, there's 2 halves of a heart, but there's 3 needles, so something, there isn't enough to go around. And so either some of you, it could be somebody else, somebody or something leaving you unexpectedly. Others of you, maybe your own personal decision, deciding, this is the path I want to take. In order to take this path, I'm going to have to sever connection to this. It's going to hurt, but it's what I need to do. And that's what I get from the King of Swords, which is, you've got to make a decision, and you've got to stick to it. And whether it hurts or not, you're going to make a logical decision, which you will follow regardless of how much it's going to hurt. So 3rd week may be a really tough week. But if this month is the month that you're trying to bring something to light, it's the growing pains you need to do to continue what you've started here. Okay. Week 4. Okay, this is a great story. At least to me it is. So we've got like the takedown, right? I do all this, but then it's not what you think because people think you're arrogant and blah, blah, blah. And then you come back, you're like, oh, but I've got this great idea. I've got everything. I need to bring it to life, and I'm going to. And then next week, you don't have enough. Something's got to give, and you've got to, between 2 things you really care for, but you've got to leave one back, and it's going to hurt. And then you come to week 4, where we've got Temperance and 4 Swords, which is patience, yeah, I'm just reading it, but it's balance. It's also, well, it's balance and patience, but also a knowing that you don't need to go fast because it's going to come, and if you go too fast, you could ruin it. And that's what the temperance is. It's not just slowing down. It's like if you don't slow down, you could ruin what it is, the very thing you're trying to bring about. And then the undercurrent, the Four Swords, is reflection. And coming after this, you may need some time to heal some wounds and reflect on how you're going to rearrange your internal life after whatever hole you might have cut, just to make space for the new thing to come in. It's like all this fire and swords. Sorry. And started out with just the hermit going, oh, magician, I'm going to do it all. And then week 5. Oh, look at that. The Emperor. Which, this hermit here, he's singular, lonely. I don't want to say lonely, but alone. There's a difference. And the Emperor, alone, singular, but never alone. And maybe lonely, actually, because they are constantly surrounded, but they're the one at the top, the one making the decisions. So they have the power, but they no longer have the freedom you would have had as a hermit to just do what you want. You've got a lot of baggage, which is not bad, but authority brings baggage. That's all there is to it. Authority and power, in order to have authority and power, there's got to be something to signify that. And with the undercurrent, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, which makes me feel that what you've been trying to bring about, it's not ready yet. You're not going to finish it all in September. You're just going to get it started. But you got a good start, and you have the power now to divert resources to make sure you can nurture and grow and make it profitable. This idea. And maybe not just profitable money-wise, but even spiritual-wise, health-wise, whatever it is you're trying to bring in is going to start showing you benefits, but also show that it's only just begun. It's not all the way there, but it's beginning to show, the flowers are coming up. It's going to start. I'm trying to think farmers, but when you first see those buds and the grains and they're ripening, they're not ready to be picked yet, but everything's fine, and you just got to continue to nurture, give it the food and water and the sunlight that it needs, and it'll do the rest as long as you give it what it needs. That's your job, is to give it what it needs and stay out of the way so it can do what it should to bring you what it's there to do. I know a lot of it's, but it's a general read, right? I can't make it too specific, but well, there you have it. That's September. 5 weeks. 5. Woo, 5-cent tarot. Well, there's no 5 cents on there. Oh, here. 5. Okay, that was a little weird. I hope you like the reading. I do. It looks very positive on the whole, not without bumps and rockiness and, some cuts and scrapes, but, new things got to break new ground. It's what happens. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear a comment. Like and subscribe. See you next month. Bye.